Well, welcome, Susie. To kick off Allergy Awareness Week, I wanted to do an interview with someone who is inspiring in the community to help remind us all that we can do our time, talents to improve the lives of others in the food allergy community. And the first person that came to my mind was Susie. If you don't recognize her name or face, I bet you're going to recognize her app because you probably already have it downloaded and use it for all sorts of things. And that's why I wanted to give her some time and attention because she deserves of what she does for our community. Susie, can you introduce yourself? Maybe give us like an elevator pitch of your app and what it can do for people because it's amazing.
Well, first off, I'm like gonna cry. You're making me well up to start off with. So, you are one of the OGs in the food allergy space that no, it's true. And, I think you help people level up. I've always just absolutely adored everything that you do, your family, what you've shared. Seriously, like everybody contributes what they can, and I'm not the biggest cook or recipe creator, and so but that is so essential. So just for starters, I mean, I just want to say you are the ultimate, and so honored that you would ask me to be part of anything. I mean, Spoken is an app that I created with a team, with the view that as my daughter was getting older, I just wanted her life to be easier. And I recognized that I was the one making the cupcakes at night, checking the restaurant, doing so much legwork, um, you know, over the counter medicine, skincare, all these things that I touched with so much. And I realized that trying to buy Girl Scout cookies, that it took, such a long time, and that she was soon going to be the one to absorb that. And I couldn't really live with that. I just wanted her life to be easier. And there were so many little things that pointed to it. Her deciding to take Mandarin in third grade, and me realizing I didn't feel comfortable taking her to Chinatown to eat in Chicago. So how was she going to do that? And I am an optimist by nature, and I felt like if you can dream it, you can make it happen. And the goal was, let's make the allergy community. I could see it in my head, and I actually didn't build it for allergy moms. I really started thinking like it's for my daughter, it's for your kids, it's for this generation that now that my daughter's 21, she's not living with me full time. She's actually, our house can almost be like a non-allergy house because she's not around. She has to navigate it, and this was what I was foreseeing, that these kids are going to grow up and they're living with this the rest of their life, and they need something the rest of their life to make their life easier, to give them yeses, to help them find a safe cookie, which we actually did this morning for a family, which is very exciting, to find a place to eat, to travel the world. We're in like 140 countries at this point, and to more than anything, not feel alone. Because so many times you're like the one in the family, the one in the friend group who has the allergies. And what we hear from people when they open our app, they're like astounded that they are not the only one, and not just have allergies, but maybe the exact combination, or maybe in that city, or the person who, what you see right now is people sharing their experiences in the form of reviews. We have someone who just sent a message. They're in Amsterdam, have never eaten in a restaurant with food allergies, but they use the reviews on the app. They don't live in Amsterdam, and use the reviews on the app that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's really about helping one another, not waiting for the world to catch up to what we need. You see things in the news, and some people want labeling. A lot of people want labeling in restaurants, and you see things that are happening. And I'm just not willing to wait. And the whole idea was the belief that other people felt like I did too, and wanted to help each other. And so it's there to help the allergy community, and we're all doing it together. That was not a
Wow.
short explanation. I'm sorry.
It was beautiful and wow, it's such like it's becoming a watering hole, right? Where we come together and we share information. And anytime I see a new travel guide on there, it like gives me so much inspiration of like maybe we could go there. And it gives so much excitement and hope to see other people have done it. So thank you so much for doing that. And I wanted to ask specifically with Allergy Awareness Week, and because you are such a magnet and you work with so many creators and just day-to-day people who are living with it, what is one tip you could see that maybe the community needs to hear at this time and place that you would give to people, because you are such a in the hub of the spoken, right, where you see so much.
A tip for the allergy community? I mean, I think
Mhm.
that everything is possible, and I think that together we are so much stronger. I mean, we just put out a Mother's Day guide that we featured you in, and one of the things that was so magical as we put it together, we have the word mom, and every single person in the guide has a picture. And together you see like the strength of us all in one place. And that's actually what I wanted. We have this mantra like everybody has a seat at the table. And I know that allergy tables or peanut free tables can be a little controversial, but for us, we don't want people isolated. We want people together. And that means every single person in the allergy community, and that means everybody in the celiac community, anybody who's on a specialized diet. We wanted them. My daughter actually was featured in the guide, and she was like saying one of the best things I did for her was to let her not have to eat at the peanut-free table, and try to help her navigate how to do that. To sit next to somebody who ate peanut butter sandwich every day for lunch, her best friend, which like, killed me. But in any case, I think that's the thing, is that everything brick by brick, person by person is so much stronger. And what's a magical moment for us, you go to a restaurant and you share a review and someone else does, or an ice cream shop. And then all of a sudden you look at this, the map feature on our app, and there's Tokyo littered with reviews. Littered's the wrong word, but like it like lights up. And I did this with my daughter, like, tell me somewhere you want to go. And I'm not ready to have her go to Tokyo, but she did travel to Copenhagen by herself for the first time. We looked at the app. I'm like, this feels possible. And I'm not the hero. The people that are heroes are each person who comes on the app and shares something, because it's not for you. It's only for somebody else. And there is just something magical in that to me. Somebody who comes on, takes a second, shares a review, and each thing brick by brick, each person brick by brick, or each person like linked together, we are so much stronger. And the thing that is, don't underestimate the power of that, I think, is the point. And what's fascinating right now is we see our kids aging and we see how important colleges are. The app doesn't just have reviews, it ranks everything. And from my background being on Wall Street, I was like, you're not going to dismiss this allergy, mom. Data and numbers matter. And when we start ranking colleges, they care. And I will never forget, we ranked the airlines, and a board member from JetBlue found me and wanted to talk about it. Because when those numbers, McDonald's reached out to me when they saw what the ranking was. Like, they were not going to be, unspoken for long. And that together, each little person's experience together is so powerful. So just don't underestimate, the power of a mom, of a child who needs something, and us together as a community. And I just, I don't want it to sound self-serving, but we want people to please share, because that one pancake you found in Amsterdam that was, nut-free and vegan and dairy-free and egg-free, and this is true, just let this young woman with this life-threatening milk allergy have a pancake in Amsterdam. And the average person doesn't understand the magic of that. They don't even, and no fault of their own. But like, we just gave somebody pancakes in Amsterdam. Like, that was the dream. And it wasn't me. I just built it. It wasn't me. It was somebody else who shared that review. So,
But you made it possible. You had the dream, and you're allowing us to link arms and add our strength to each other's. And that's what's so inspiring. I just love that. So in closing, in case people aren't sure where to find you, can you tell us, spell the name of the app for us to make sure they can find it? I assume it's in the App Store. Give all the directions so that way they can make sure to get this incredible resource. And I want to just also point out, Susie did not ask me to do this. This is not sponsored. I just generally believe this is a beautiful tool for our community and wanted to spotlight it. So Susie, tell us how we can find it.
I'm getting like weepy. Don't do that to me, Megan. So the company name is Spoken. It's not spelled the traditional way. It's SPOKIN. And you can find us on our website, spoken.com, where all of our content is. We are in the App Store. We are not Android quite yet. On the App Store, same name, Spoken, SPOKIN. We are free. We will always be free. On Instagram, we're Spoken Inc. And typically we post our content there. The functionality of the app is quite different because it has the map feature. You can DM people. It's a very customized to use. So you're going to see everything on our website the same. You and I will see it the same. We'll see everything on Instagram the same. But the app, every single thing is personalized to your exact allergens. and your location. So you can see restaurants near you right away. We've got filters on our news feed. You can see, you get to choose. So if you want to see people who live near you and have your same allergies, we don't show you food products. We filter those out because I don't want to see a Reese's, and yet that Reese's may be safe for somebody else. So every single thing is customized. The app has much different functionality. And we've got an email list on our website. You know, our content is, I think, fantastic. It's, our team is unbelievable what they put out. And so, you know, you get those on our emails, or you can see it on our website. So I think that's it. And you can always DM me. I answer every single DM. You can text me. I make my email, Susie at Spoken SUSIE, available. I am on anytime, here to help anybody.
Awesome. And I know you mean it. You're so wonderful. I appreciate your time. Wishing you and everyone else a wonderful Allergy Awareness Week. Take care.